psychic radio, holistic radio, spiritual radio. This is achieveradio.com. Follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/achieveradio.
I'm Anne-Marie, and you are listening to Achieve Spiritual Radio, and my show is called Tarot Joy. I read tarot, have read tarot for over 40 years, and have been an active member of 2 national psychic lines. Am an esteemed member of Best Psychics Directory, as well as I am a member of Angie's List. I have been background searched by Angie's List, so you know that you are getting an ethical reading that is some of my clients come from ministries to, I've read for shaman. I have read for all walks of life, and that's the way I feel. I feel that part of the message of Jesus was to love everyone and not judge, following the best intentions of our heart. So today, I would like to do an angel meditation. And this is for those times that you want to call on your angels and maybe just be able to, have some assurance that you are connecting, calling out right. And please know, prayer and meditation are all wonderful ways to connect with our angels. But maybe you would like to just kind of tune in with me on this angel meditation. Practice on this angel meditation if you want to contact your guardian angel or one of your archangels. Angel meditation will help you create a loving space for you and your angel where it is welcome and where you will allow it to be present into your intuition. There are different types of techniques you can use. First, you have to figure out what is your goal. And once you have decided that, what do you want from your guardian angel? Do you want an answer on a specific question? And if so, what exactly do you want to know? Anything that comes through, or maybe you just want to feel the comfort of those angels and feel their loving presence in your life. And I think that that's what I love, is when I can feel the loving presence of my angel. Now, I will tell you that I do not name my angels. I know there are many people that feel that naming your angels is important, but I just feel their presence. And as George David Fryer once said to us on a show, sometimes angels change their posts in relevance to the chapter of our lives. Maybe we need more strength and more warrior ability during one part of our life, going through a divorce or living on the streets or an addiction. Maybe during another part of our life, we want to work especially hard to reach our goals. Then those angels may be of a different frequency. And frequency is another thing we're speaking on today. So let's start out with this angel meditation. I'd like you, if you will, to close your eyes and take a deep breath. Let all of your worries and tension exit your body as you exhale. Feel your body becoming more relaxed. Take another deep cleansing breath and remove the last of your worries that you have inside. Feel how relaxed and calm your body and mind are. Now visualize in your mind's eye that you are outside on a lovely flower field. Smell the aromas from the flowers and hear how they dance in the wind. Look at all their colors: bright blue, red, yellow, orange, flowers and nice green grass underneath you. Just be at peace in nature and visualize all the colors you most love. This is where you belong. Nature created you, and so you feel at home out on that beautiful flower field. Now take your eyes away from the field and look at the sky instead. The sun does not blind you. You see clearly all of the details. You see the shapes of the clouds and how they slowly move around. And now all of a sudden, you see a small white light in the sky instead. Focus on that white light. Slowly, it becomes bigger and bigger. And you see how this heavenly light starts surrounding you, and you suddenly have the feeling of bliss, of love and comfort. You know that everything is going to be all right. All of a sudden, your worries seem very small. The warm and beautiful white light is now all that you see. In the middle of the bright light, you see a shape of a person. The person is glowing and bright as the light, and he or she moves towards you. Suddenly you notice its great golden wings stretching out to the sides. And as this unique, beautiful person comes nearer, there is no doubt in your mind that this is an angel. Slowly the angel folds its wings around you, and you feel how soft and warm they feel. You almost feel like a little child in your mother's arms. You feel the same love and security of someone that nurtured you as a child. Maybe it was a grandmother or a mother or a father. You just relax in these angel wings as long as you like. Just take your time in this peaceful place. You are no longer afraid. You know that an angel is watching over you, and that the only thing you need to do is call upon it and ask for help. Now is when you ask it for your greatest concern in your life. When you are ready to return to your life, you just visualize that the wings are slowly opening. You still feel the love and security even after the angel has let go. You see how the angel and all of the beautiful light are moving back into the sky where it came from. You now see the colorful flower field again with all of the beauty of this world. You can still feel how the love from your angel is still around, even though you can't see it. You feel how the angel is watching out for you and protecting you. You now feel totally secure, safe, and loved. And if you want, you can listen to this hypnotherapy meditation again and again by coming to this archive of the show. If you are going through healing for cancer, if you are going through divorce, if you are going through a question or troubling situation, just remember, at all times, you can tune in to your angels and receive guidance, and maybe it'll give you the answer in your dreams. All right. So today I want to say that you can reach me by going to the show and calling in at 602-666-6027. That's 602-666-6027. And you can also join us in the archives. And we have with us today in the archives, and I always like to say that I feel like the old show on old time TV where she was looking into her magic mirror, and I am seeing Joseph from Pennsylvania, and I am seeing Lily from Tennessee, who says, "Hi, Auntie Anne. Hi, baby." I am seeing Roger from Nebraska. I am seeing let me see. I am seeing Marjorie, and I am seeing also Alyssa, and I'm not sure. I think that's the end of our today, but I would say that Lily and Joseph, we will get to you, as well as Linda from Arizona and Anita or Arkansas, and Linda from Arizona. So some of the people I read on there were from another show, so excuse me on that one. I don't want to steal anybody's clients or anybody's callers. So with that, let's look at Linda first. Hi, Linda. How are you today?
Hi, I'm doing great. How are you?
Great. What's going on today?
Okay, well, I am in a pickle, a financial pickle, and I'm wondering if you could give me any insight as to my finances, or what I need to do, or...
Well, let me start out with an angel message reading, an energy reading for the common denominator of your concern. In other words, let's look at, first of all, your energy, and then I can answer that specifically. All right?
Sure.
Okay. So if I look at where are you energetically at this time, Linda, and say your first name again. Say your first name again.
Oh, I'm sorry, Linda. Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. So I'm looking at what comes up around your name and just looking at what energetically comes through. Your reading says that in the past, you went through a time of loneliness where you felt abandoned by some friends or someone precious in your life. You feel as if part of this is really hard on you because you would like to be able to know that someone is grateful for your presence and able to give you help during your troubling time. But remember to focus on the angel meditation that I just gave you, and remember that your angels are with you at all times. I'm shown that you have a magnetic personality and that you will be able to deal with your concern. Your reading says focus on your magnetic positive self and try with all your heart to be secure during this time. You know, have you ever been in a situation where you've been in a hurry and you started becoming all thumbs, and pretty soon you're dropping everything and everything negative is happening to you instead of the positive?
Right.
Well, I'm afraid that if you continue to go into crisis mode, that's what's going to happen. You'll attract more crisis. So, what is the so the question specifically is again?
Do you see, I don't know, a windfall in my finances? When will money start coming to me again, I guess? Yeah.
Okay, so when will you get a financial break?
Yeah, that sounds, yeah.
So I'm shown that I will be very honest with you. I believe that you can do anything that you want to, and I believe that when finances are in a pickle, as you say, sometimes we have to leave our comfort zone, and we have to do the things we don't want to do. So your reading is saying that it's very important at this time to be patient and to remember that you may not be taking on a challenge in your life to make that money. Instead, you may be feeling kind of badly about things, and or I want to say pity party, but that's not a nice way to put it. I'm going to tell you though that everything's going to work out, but it shows that if you continue on the path that you are now, I believe that things will not get better for you anytime soon. But if you do something extraordinary and get out of your comfort zone and do something that you know you may not want to do, but you have to do it to get a little financial edge. And of course, I'm not talking about selling drugs or prostitution. I'm talking about. I'm talking about taking on an extra job or doing something that you may not necessarily find agreeable with you at this time, but it's money. So
Right.
if you do that, your financial situation will end sooner. But if you don't and you continue to just hope that finances are going to enter your life, I'm afraid that it's going to take you much longer. It shows that it could be the
Okay.
end of autumn before that you see a huge change. So I would suggest you still have the power. Are you working right now?
Yes, I own my own business, and it's just not. I am like dwindling down to my last pennies here,
Do
and
yourself a favor
so
and get an
it,
extra job.
right,
Obviously, you are not getting enough clients to stay constantly in the worried about this. But my
right,
feeling is that it would do you well to I would say get a little extra job, work at it for until the end of autumn. And by the end of autumn, if you feel like you're starting to get that surge of clients once again, that's when I would go back to full-time work.
right, right.
And that's the only way that I see you're going to get ahead.
Okay.
I don't see a lotto. I don't see anything that's going to miraculously happen. It would be nice, but I think that you're going to have
Right.
to do it hard way, just like all of us.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay. Mhm.
that's what I see.
Alrighty then. All
Okay.
right.
All
Thank
right.
you so much. Okay.
Thank you.
Mhm. You
Bye,
bet.
Linda.
Bye now.
All right. I'm going to go to Lily, and she says, "Hi, Annie Ann. I'm not happy at the job where I am. Is it me or them?" The name of the company is Med. Okay, guys, another financial question. Let's start out with an angel message reading, since that's basically what this show is about, angel message readings and trusting in our angels and calling from our angels. And if we look at right now, Lily, an angel message reading to kind of look at energetically where you are, and this is what comes through. It says, in the past, there was a sense that you went through a time where you felt that you were not maybe doing as much as you should have. Maybe you were being stunted by others around you. Maybe you were kept back from your true potential. But it says you're not communicating about it. It says you need to speak up. Because if you feel that people are ignoring you or you're feeling invisible, it's extremely important, Lily, that you speak out about it. I'm shown that, you have a huge amount of gratitude for people that do the small things for you. But unfortunately, other people aren't as compassionate. So I'm shown that you're not getting that support back from the people that you are grateful for. And your reading says that your angels are saying, please have trust and remember, try to be a little less ambitious about helping others. And now it's time to help yourself. How? By speaking up to people in management or the people around you about what it is that you want and what it is that you think you're capable of. My sense is that if you do not, then you're going to become the silent majority. And the silent majority is the people that never get seen or felt because they won't speak up. And no one is going to read your mind, unfortunately, except Auntie Anne. So if I look at what comes through on your question, which was, why are you not happy at your job? And if I look at that, what comes through says, you're not happy at your job because you feel you're capable of so much more. You're not happy at your job because, frankly, you never really were comfortable at it to begin with. You're not happy at your job because there's some bitches around you. You're not happy at your job because you feel as if there's too many weak people that are not standing up for themselves or doing things to be able to make the place better. You have a vision for something else, and you've been hanging on to that vision. So I believe that all along you have been focusing on leaving and not staying. So why are you not happy? Frankly, you're not happy, sweetheart, because you haven't been fully present in your job to begin with. And it makes it easier for you to leave. If I look at what is the most important thing for you to do as far as getting another job at this time, and your reading says the best thing that you can do is remember that no matter what, give it about, I would say, mid-autumn, or we're looking at August, September, before you quit this job. And do not quit your job without having another job to go to. I'm sure you know that. I'm sure you'll find something better that will make you feel much more complete. But on the other hand, you need good reviews. And if you aren't giving it your all, and if you aren't fully present, then you won't get those good reviews that you want and need to get your next better job. So do some ass kissing right now. Make an impression. And while you're making an impression the next 3 months, also, you may be surprised. Some other opportunities or some new people may be listening to you about what you truly want at this job. And that's what I see. All right. We've got Anita from Arizona. Hello, Anita. How are you today?
Hi, Anne Marie. I just wanted to know if you can give me an angel reading.
Sure, baby girl. Thank you for staying on target. If I look at Anita and an angel reading for you today, and looking at that, your reading says that your angels say, remember the magnetic little girl that you used to be. Remember the days when you used to tune into them and you felt very strongly that you were on this earth for a purpose. Remember in the old days how ambitious you were about trying to do the things you love to do. Your angels say, focus on that little girl. Focus on rejuvenating yourself. Focus on thinking of yourself or finding a meditation that will make you feel young and fresh, even despite your ailments. There is something about energetically rebooting your energy level. Your angels say an opportunity is going to come very quickly and that you need to be patient. I say quickly, but it's actually showing about end of September, October, that a opportunity for you is coming that will help you feel better. But mostly your angels say, remember, concentrate, and focus on when you were little, when you felt that your body was healthy, and try to go into that little girl and try to bring her close. Rejuvenate yourself by totally immersing yourself into her energy. Your angels say it's important for you to remember she hasn't left you. She's still with you. And even during the times that you feel sick, and even during the times that you feel that you're having such a hard time in life, don't forget that little girl that was animated and had dreams, and try to focus on rebooting yourself by going and channeling her energy. Go back to this hypnosis that I had at the beginning of the show and try it once or twice at the beginning of your day. I believe that you'll find that that helps you get in touch with not only your angels, but also that little girl that you used to be, to give you a fresh feeling and help you to feel better until your opportunity comes. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right. We have Joseph from Pennsylvania, and he says, hello, I want to start a business part-time. Do you see it going well for me? Well, Joseph, that's not much information on the kind of business that you want to do. But if I look at, is this an opportune time for you to have your own business? And what comes through, Joseph, shows, I think with a partnership you could. I think with having someone with like-minded energy that can help you financially and help you so that you could both work, but yet share the responsibility of having a new business and getting it launched off before you quit your day jobs or your night jobs or whatever. I think that you'll find that this is very possible. So what it's saying is look to your friends or look to your contacts for a partner that is interested in bettering their life and helping to them to go in a partnership, maybe in marketing or in whatever it takes to be able to start this business. It's going to be a lonely, harder job for you to do this on your own. Not that you can't do it, but you can. And the most important thing to remember right now is do nothing impulsively. Consider whatever job surrounding you have right now as a place that you need to be until you get your new business and a possible partnership launched off. I'm showing that a new business seems to take form and launch off the ground, but it's more likely, I'm showing 8 months, which gives you plenty of time to get your ducks in line, to focus on a partner or any way of marketing or anything you need to establish your business. It takes word of mouth sometimes to get the word out, but until that word of mouth gets around, you need to focus on marketing, and you also need to focus on being able to share the expenses right now. So yes, but be patient. It's a good time for a job as long as you're patient. Okay, and that's what comes through. And if we look at a real quick angel message reading for you, and looking at that, Joseph, your angel message reading for you is, listen to us. We're giving you signs, we're giving you symbols all the time around you. Friendship is extremely important, your guides and angels say. There are special friends, especially one special friend, that's going to help you during this time of your life of trying to adjust to a new job. Your angels are saying, be sure to have gratitude for the small things. Appreciate all the abundance you have in your life today, even the tiny small things. That will help you to bring in more blessings. Your angels say, remember, when you get confused, that's not the good time to start a new business. That's not a good time to do anything different and new. Anytime that you're going to transform, do it when you feel calm. Anytime that you bring in new love, new friendships, new partnerships, do it when you're feeling calm. Most of all, it says your angels are saying an opportunity and a great adventure is coming for you. But again, it shows it almost sometime in autumn and winter. And in the meantime, stay with what's familiar, do what's secure. And that's what comes through, Joseph. All right, we have another reading here. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. And we are going to talk to Miss Jan from LA. Hello, Miss Jan. How are you today?
Hey, I'm doing just fine. I'm calling. I was listening to you, and I would like an angel reading. Anything you might see for the next few weeks.
All right. Well, let's look at any angel guidance that comes up today for you, Jan. Your angels are saying that they're very proud of you. They feel that you have done more to empower yourself, and more confidence has been in you, which means that you're opening the portal and letting their vibrations in to bring more opportunities for confidence in your life. Your angels are saying, and I don't know what this is about, it says, leave the jerk behind. And I don't know why that comes through, but it says that your angels are concerned that you may be giving too much time, energy, and effort to somebody that is not being kind to you. Your energies are saying there is no problem that you can't handle. It is your blessing to be able to handle the hard times. Your angels are saying that there's going to come a small time where finances are a bit tough, but you can make it. You'll do just fine. And your angels are saying again, toughen up, girlfriend. Your angels are saying, remember, we're here for you. You don't have to do it all. Surprisingly, if you'd put more confidence in allowing us to make things happen for you, you wouldn't have to work so hard. So your angels are saying, just relax and just take the opportunity to do a little bit less, and you will be surprised how much happens for you. Okay, your question was again now. What was it?
Excuse me. I just wanted to know, just really the reading for the next 2 weeks, maybe at work, how things will go.
All right. I can tell you what I see. I wish that I could tell you I see huge things happening for you next week, but it says next week is a time where you may want to um, back off, or if there's anything that you've been wanting to say to someone that really makes you mad, or if there's anything that you feel that is your duty to step up to the plate and speak out, it's saying back off instead. Next week is not a good month to be the lioness. The next week it says, understand that you may want to be a little more aggressive on the second week when there is seen an opportunity for you to not have to worry about how others think about you, and that you will be able to speak out and get respect more on that second week. So first week, next week, hunker in the shadows a little bit, stifle. Don't allow yourself to speak out towards anyone that you've been thinking needs your peace of mind. And the second week it says that's better. That's a better time to speak out. And I think you'll get the repercussions that you're looking for.
Okay, that sounds great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, hon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
All right. So I am looking at Sarah from Oregon, and Sarah from Oregon says, hello, Anne-Marie. If you have time, wondering if I could have an angel reading. Also wondering if the angels' guides have insight into where I should look for interim work while I am looking for a better job. I also have an interview tomorrow that, oh boy, we got a lot of stuff going on here, Miss Sarah. How about if we start out with an angel reading, and then we can maybe, if we have time, and we do, go into one or those questions for you. Unfortunately, I do not give roadmap readings, so I cannot tell you where something is unless you give me some choices to read on. If you give me choices to read on, then I can look at which of those resonates with higher vibrations for you. So first is a message reading. Your message reading says, remember in the past when you thought that nothing could go wrong? Remember in the past when you felt like the universe was giving you everything that you and your family wanted? Well, guess what? Your angels are saying, we're still with you. Your angels are saying that if you believe in manifesting money as positive energy, and it allows generosity to others by you giving, or use this next coming month or few months to do favors, to give discounts, to give go a little bit out of your way to be charitable to some people that may need you, and you're going to find that those actions bring back to you more blessings. Your angels are saying, we never had any doubts in you, Sarah. We have always believed, always, that eventually you would achieve success. So we don't have any doubts in you. Your angels are saying, sometimes they are wondering why you've been holding back. They feel like you didn't used to do that, but they're feeling like you haven't been as magnetic as you used to be, and that you need to remember that's a blessing of yours. Let it shine. And your angels are saying, it's okay to be afraid. It's okay to be insecure. But remember, you possess the gift of looking brave even when you're scared. You possess the gift of being able to get on stage or get in front of people or do things in a team effort in a way that makes you stand out. That's your gift. That's your blessing. And it's kind of like you're a leader. So I would just remember, Sarah, use your leadership skills in the coming months to come. And if I look at one of your questions, it says, wondering if the angel guides have insight into where I should look for intern work. I can't answer that, but if I look at just what comes up on your intern work, it says, first of all, it says, where is it that you have the most accessible opportunities? Go there. Don't choose the place that seems to be better, but you can't have it, because then that's wanting what you can't have. Go for what is easiest. Go for what's accessible to you. Go where you feel that people see you as a blessing in their lives. Don't hang on to the place that you want to go just because it's more romantic or more artistic or anything like that. And I'm shown that there is very obviously some place around you that is very accessible to you, but you're looking right over it. Instead of doing that, why not choose that specific place that comes easiest to you? Maybe it's not exactly what you want, but that's okay. It might be more affordable. All right, let's look at Rita. Hello, Miss Rita. How are you?
Thank you for... Hello?
Yes, I'm right here.
Oh, okay. I heard a beep. Hi. Thank you for taking my call.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like a general angel reading, and my question is, I have stuff going on, a lot of different things going on right now, so that's the general part, but my husband would be my question. I don't know.
I'll give you a short angel reading, and then you can give me your husband's name after that, okay?
Okay.
Your angel reading is telling me that you have moved on from something that was hurtful to you. And your angel reading is telling me that you are being told to hang on there. Financial opportunities or financial security is ahead of you. Your angel reading is saying that it's important to realize that you are an aggressor, somebody that needs to have a certain amount of ability to lead and be seen in an equal way. But I believe that for whatever reason, you've been around the energy of somebody very selfish. Your angels are trying to say, walk away from that situation. If you feel that somebody has been selfish and that you're being left in a situation of weakness or your power is being taken away from you, then you need to realize that only you are staying in that imprisoning situation, even though it's something that's self-sabotaging you. So your reading is saying, choose this time, your angels say, to really take a deep soul search. What are you getting out of staying in something where you seem to be around selfish energy that is not putting your concerns first? What are you getting out of it? And why are you staying in it? And your reading is saying, you can still stay in a marriage or you can still stay in a family matter, but you don't have to stay with old patterns of letting someone tear you apart or make you feel less than powerful. That only you can do that to you. Okay, now, what is the question about your husband?
The question with my husband is we went to a 4-day like marriage boot camp type of thing, and then he went on vacation for 3 weeks with his mother, and he came back. And I'm wondering, is there any positive that changed in him of realization of what he's been doing and things? Is there anything to look forward to? Is there any positive change in him?
So will he change for you? And if I look at that, And your husband's first name is?
Mark.
Mark. So will Mark have changed in a positive way after boot camp and after his vacation with his mother? No, I don't see that.
No, you don't think the boot camp changed or helped?
I don't see that, no. Because boot camp can't help him, only he can help him. You know, we can go through tons and tons of marriage counseling, but if the person that's with us is not as serious about getting that counseling in a serious way as we are, then it does us more good than it does them.
Okay.
So what I'm looking at, what did your husband get out of the marriage counseling or the boot camp marriage counseling? He was very tense through the whole thing. He was almost being stubborn about not letting it change him. It's almost as if he felt like he couldn't speak out because if he did, he'd be condemned. And all he could think about when it was all over was how tough it was, because he felt that no one was being flexible with him, that he deserved a chance to make it, you know, it's as if he expected others to see that his point of view. But I'm feeling that he came away feeling nobody saw his point of view, and that it made him very tense, and that for the most part, if I look at how did boot camp change you, and looking at that, it says marriage boot camp for you changed you and made you more magnetic. It made you more powerful. Marriage boot camp for you made you more respectful. Marriage boot camp for you made you realize that neither of you have been walking your talk. And marriage boot camp for you will help you to be more patient for your husband. But what is the main common denominator that will hold your marriage together? And if I look at that, it says, I would say that the only thing that's going to make this marriage last in a positive way, and I'm not saying that it won't last, but the only way it's going to grow and be positive, if your husband can see how lucky he is to be in this marriage with you, and then he will focus entirely on you. But my feeling is that you may have to play tough love, just like boot camp marriage counseling. You may have to play some boot camp wife, and realize that if you're going to be tolerant of his behavior, and you are not going to walk your talk about not putting up with something, and you just keep talking about it, but you don't actually walk away from it, then you're going to continue to have him act the same way. So my feeling is that he was not listening, and he was not as tuned into it as you were. And that's the way a lot of counseling goes. Who was the one that's idea it was?
It was my idea. I dragged him there.
Okay, then we have to remember, you can't force a horse to drink if it's not thirsty, right, or whatever. You can't force someone to quit smoking if they don't want to quit smoking. And you can't force somebody to stop drinking if they don't want to stop drinking. So what did you get out of it?
What I got out of it, it was very empowering, and you know, I am better than I think I am. I mean, that's the empowerment part, and I need to start drawing a line in the sand.
Boundaries, that's just what I told you. Yes, you said it right. You need boundaries. And that means walking your talk.
and I need to like practically re-educate him and making these boundaries and saying, and be more vocal.
I would say that not only is it about re-educating him, it's about re-educating you, that you may have had a lifetime of not setting boundaries, and you may have had a lifetime of people crossing your boundaries. Am I right on that?
Yeah, that's true. I'm passive. I tend to take it's easier just to walk away, or it's too much energy to fight, and
And what did you get out of that?
Nothing. Frustration.
And how
abuse.
Yep. So you have had years and years and years of training your husband without boundaries. And now you want to change him and expect him to be able to respect your boundaries. What I'm telling you is it may not happen. And what I am telling you is, even if he doesn't respect your boundaries, start using them at work, start using them with your friends, and start using them as an everyday way of life.
Right.
It's time to stop letting people poop on you.
I know. He's had a lot of infidelities. I'm at a new phase in life. I'm an empty nester now within the last month. Last one left. So I've done my job, and turning 59 this summer, next month. And so I want to find love. And I've been with this man for 27 years. So he gets a shot. May
I interject on this? Love is not everything, but loving ourselves is.
Right.
And you haven't really had an opportunity to have a love affair with yourself. So when you say, I want to find love, please understand that until you've made a practice of setting boundaries, you're just going to pull in another man like your husband.
Right.
So you need to wait on finding love until you found a way to love yourself so much that you are able to easily set boundaries. And when you do that, then you'll find the kind of person that you're looking for. But until you do that, until you find a way to use your boot camp marriage counseling in a beneficial way to make people respect you, including your husband, you will continually bring in people who disrespect you, or broken-winged birds that you constantly feel like you're pounding your head in a wall.
Okay.
So, A, work on you, not your husband. B, yes, practice on your husband with your boundaries. But C, remember, he was dragged to this, just like some people are dragged to drug counseling or cigarette or quitting smoking. If they're not fully present in the same goal of quitting as you are, the habit, then they aren't listening, even though you want them to. So this was more about you, baby girl, and you learn to set boundaries, and you're on the new stage of your life, and you're going to start attracting people who respect you more because you learned from boot camp marriage counseling how to marry yourself. To thine own self be true.
Right. Yeah. It's a process. I'm going through this process.
It is a process, but remember, don't expect your husband to have changed. Don't be surprised. Okay. And it's okay. He made his choice now. Now you have to make your choice.
Right. Okay.
All right.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Take care, honey. Bye-bye.
All right. Thanks, Anne.
You're very welcome. All right, everybody. I hope you had a chance to listen to the angel meditation, which is at the beginning of this show, and it will help you to bring in your angels. And it's a beautiful meditation. Please do not drive when you listen to it. Today, we were going to talk about past life, and we were also going to talk about Edgar Cayce, but we are down to the brass nubs of this a show. So all I can tell you is research Edgar Cayce, and he led 40,000, about 40,000 of seekers while in an unconscious state, diagnosing illnesses and revealing lives lived in the past on the I know I say this wrong, as Akashic Records, which is another thing that we'll talk about on another show with a guest who I've been trying to get on, but she's with a friend that's been dying of cancer. And so I want to say there's good things coming, and come back, tune in next week. It'll be exciting. Bye-bye.